In a happy village lived a boy named Tim. Tim couldn't speak like others, but he laughed and played in his own way. The villagers loved Tim and played with him too, even though they didn't speak the same language.
A kind teacher named Mrs. Anderson came to the village. She saw Tim and wanted to help him laugh more. She brought pictures and games to show him things and make him smile. Tim learned some words from Mrs. Anderson and everyone played together. They laughed and acted out stories, even though they didn't always understand each other's words.
Tim became a happy part of the village. He showed everyone that laughter and kindness are more important than speaking the same language. Mrs. Anderson was inspired by Tim. She started a program where people from different places could learn from each other. This helped everyone understand each other better and be friends.
Yesterday was my day off from work, and I was sitting at home feeling bored. I thought, let's go somewhere. So I called my friends. Unfortunately, everyone was busy, so I decided to go alone. There is a mall at a short distance from my house where there are many good restaurants. The distance from my house to the mall is approximately 2 kilometers. So I thought, why not walk to the mall? It would also be a good exercise. So I set off towards the mall on foot, but I had only walked a little when I realized that it was very hot. I was sweating due to the heat, so I decided to take an auto rickshaw. I stopped an auto rickshaw and told the driver to drop me at the nearby mall. The auto rickshaw driver charged me 50 rupees for taking me to the mall. After going to the mall, I had a great time. I ordered my favorite food and then started exploring the mall. The ambience there was fantastic. While standing there, I realized that sometimes we should take time for ourselves and spend some time alone. It's refreshing to have a conversation with ourselves. In everyone's life, there is someone whom we can trust, someone we can rely on during tough times. I had a friend like that too, who always stood by me through thick and thin. We weren't childhood friends. Our friendship began in college, and we became close friends very quickly. They say everything has an end, and similarly, with time, even the strongest friendship can start to weaken. Life brings such moments when we drift apart from those who were once close to us. But still, there are some people with whom we share a unique connection. My friend and I come from different religions. But despite that, we understand each other very well. Even though we spend years apart, when we meet, seeing each other brings us immense joy. We talk about our college days and cherish some wonderful moments spent together. My point is to earn money because it's essential, but also stay connected with those who understand you, with whom you enjoy spending time. Sometimes we may end relationships or friendships because the other person doesn't seem interested in talking to us. But we never know what's happening in their life or what they're going through. A small gesture from us, like making that call, might bring a smile to their face. My last holiday. Last summer, in particular, on the last weekend of June, I decided to visit Granada, an amazing city in Spain. I visited Granada for the second time with my family, my wife and 2 daughters. I was so happy because I visited Granada sites especially Alhambra Palace and Civilization Museum. We arrived at the hotel by bus at 11 a.m. The hotel was wonderful and clean, and the food they offered was delicious. My family really liked the traditional dishes of Granada, in particular the dish named paella. During the holiday, I met some of my Spanish colleagues and they invited us to visit their house, which is located in a nice village in the city suburb. Really, I liked this place for the large landscape, calmness, and the kind people who live. On the 5th day of our holiday, we walked around the city and saw the old city which has been built above the mountain. So, you can see the whole city from above it. Despite the enjoyment that we have got, the negative thing about that holiday was that we spent so much money, and also many friends needed to buy some things from there. So I bought some souvenirs, and I hope that I can keep one for myself to remind of that divine place. By and large, this holiday was great and unforgettable thanks to my Spanish friend Gaspar, who provided me with a guidebook which made my trip easy and coy.